Hey guys, Odds here. Welcome back to the channel for Borked Builds, your weekly, challenge for the community. We're here live on Twitch. We stream on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then the video comes out on YouTube afterwards on Wednesdays. So if YouTube, you're enjoying this, come hang out on Twitch. Come join us live and have some fun. So this week, the Borked Build challenge was essentially just exploring this new field entrenchment technology on Sabertooth. This is a new tech that came out in the patch, I think it was about a week and a half ago. So we're still playing with it. So I gave it the challenge of, hey, can we figure out how to use this? So field entrenchment, if you don't know yet, it's a tech where, when teched, the saber stops moving, right? It's at the start of battle, it roots itself for 7 seconds, and it'll stay that way unless a unit moves close enough that it can shoot. If a unit doesn't come close enough, it unroots, and basically the tech is completely useless. It loses its advantage there. But the advantage that it does get is 50% HP increase, which is quite significant. The range also increases by 20, which could be significant as well. And the attack, well, there's a debuff on the attack, right? We lose a bit of the attack interval, but that's all right. So this, at a first glance, kind of seems like it makes the Saber more of a standard unit, right? We don't really see Sabers played in standard very much. But when you think about it, if we're standard versus standard, the opponent's standard units will not get in range fast enough. Therefore, your sabers will unroot, and therefore the tech is useless. So I'm not entirely sure that this is really a good standard v standard. It might be very good standard defense against aggro, or it might be very good on the line. Those are kind of the ideas that I've been seeing mostly with the entrenchment technology. But the goal of this Borked build is to see all of your replays and how you've explored the how you've explored the entrenchment technology, and maybe find interesting uses for it, maybe find something different, something powerful that maybe we missed, or just something that's fun. So we have this first replay here. We're going to have 10 replays, by the way. The first replay is from DrunkCareBear. They are 900 MMR, so we're going to be seeing games from all over the spectrum of MMR here, so don't worry about that. This is something that we're gonna, should be applicable for everyone. We're here to have fun. We're here to explore, and yeah. So I'm gonna keep the replay at 2x for a little bit. Oh God, this missile is huge. Oh no, and then the wasps come in. Oh, that's a bit rough. Care Bear, you're gonna lose a lot here. A lot of tempo loss. Usually you want to try to keep the tempo with the Saber, especially in the Tarantula. This is a good matchup to have. Saber does quite well in a Tarantula. All part of my build. We do have Care Bear in chat, so you may see some messages on the side. All right, we got laser sight. Nano repair is also a really good option here for the Saber, but I see what you're doing here. Okay, so laser sight we increased by 20. Field entrenchment would be another 20, so that's 40 meters on top of that. You can even get another 40 meters with range. That could be an extra 80 meters to 195 meters of range on an entrenched Sabertooth. I see where this is going. I think I see where this is going. Hey, you got the wasp swarm and you totally whiffed it last turn. But you got it this turn. Nothing else shoots up this turn, so it's funny. This is actually going to work out really well, I think. So even if you were to lose this, you're going to actually prevent a lot of damage. What the heck? You've got Fang grenade launcher right away? Oh, what? This is cool. This is what I've been trying to play. If you saw my video last week or a few days ago or whatever the hell it was, I've been trying to explore Saber with grenade launch fangs. So this is awesome that I'm seeing this actually. You get a lot of chaff clear with this, and the grenade launcher as well. And the most recent patch had a bonus HP, or sorry, a bonus range added to it. So it used to be, well, it used to be no bonus range. And then a few weeks ago, they added 5 meters of bonus range to help with the, basically because it's not a hit scan anymore, it's a projectile, so it takes time to move. So they gave it 5 meters, and now they've given it 15 meters. Holy shit. Okay, we've got range here as well. We got another tech, field entrenchment. How do you get the money for all of this? Oh, you sold the, wait, is it Rhino turn? Well, round 4. Yeah, you sold the Rhino. Okay, I understand. You sold the Rhino to get the techs. It's quite early, round 4, to have double tech. And you actually have 3 units tech, but you know what? This is a really strong position here. Let's see if these can stay entrenched. It's gonna stay. No, it stops, it stops. No, they all move forward. Oh no, oh no. It didn't do anything. That was a waste of money. This turn anyway. I do have a 3 Phantom Ray drop. Level 3. Wait, what did you... Oh, the Rhino's over here. You sold something else. I must have missed that. Sold the unit drop. Sold the Saber, or sorry, the fort. Got it. Well, I mean, this is still looking pretty good here. This bubble also, what a pain in the ass. Would have been great if you had that turn 2, but yeah, kind of hard to, I mean, you're against missile specs, so when you bundle it up like this, it's actually really strong. Like, this is a strong move against missile strike, or sorry, missile specialist as missile strike, because on turn 2 you can get the 1 bubble. Okay, so now you got marksman tech. One thing I would say to you, because you're 900 MR, I'm going to give a little bit of advice here too. You're teching quite early, so I know these are good techs. It's just a bit early because it forces you into this and it's very expensive. And sometimes you want to get more units first, as well as, for example, you've teched AA on marksman here before your opponent had teched the Phantom Ray. They only had these 2 packs, I believe. So they could have easily sold the Phantom Ray. Instead, they've teched it, which is bad for them because you're both teching the same turn. But it can make that AA you tech useless. You can't get your money back for that. So just a little note there. To climb the ranks, try to wait until you can see a commitment from your opponent before going for tech, unless it's like a core tech that you're wanting a timing for or something. Nice round. You get an Alpha Zeke up against the ropes already here. It's turn 6. Another unit drop turn here. 2 Farseers offered. So one thing you have an issue possibly with is Wasp. Since your Fangs no longer shoot up. So nice pick on the Farseer. I think that's a great choice. So this covers, you know, your single target anti-air, your kind of bunched up anti-air. You can even photon this. Yeah, why not? Get the extra, like it helps with EMP obviously, but it also gives the extra bonus armor essentially. Also, by the way, good play earlier. I think there was the orbital bomb, and instead of keeping on stacking on the same spot where there'd be an orbital bomb, you moved some units over to the other lane, which is great. So good thing to do here. Protecting your towers now over the wasp swarm. If you have the money, clicking +1 fort on each tower would be good, because sometimes these don't actually kill all the wasps. Like if the wasp is deployed all the way in the corner, then it won't die. It's only if they're greedy and they put it right here, it'll kill all of them. Basically, if the wasp is right on the missile, it'll die. Okay, so that's fine. This can work too. This will clear up any potential stray wasps. All right. Are they even going to use the wasp swarm? There's only 7 seconds left. We've got 2 missile strikes too. What are they doing here? They're running out of time. Oh, might be a replay bug. This, yeah, there was a patch, so there could be a bit of replay bugginess, but we'll see. Okay, so opponent does go into Raiden, immediately text range on them. We do have the marksman already covering that, so hopefully that'll help. Still, you're not quite winning the chaff war, but now the chaff is gone. You still have some fangs. Yeah, actually, this looks good. You got enough stuff here. You never really got levels on these sabers. That's kind of unfortunate. And only finally, with the range and field entrenchment, did that finally kind of pop off on the saber there, but... I would say, very, very cool, cute move here. I think... Yeah, that's going to be game. So nice game, nice done. What I wish your opponent was playing a little bit farther ahead. If they were mid-range here, I think this play would be fantastic. But in this game, this was a little bit wasted, so a little unfortunate. I mean, I guess now on this last round it kind of works, but it took 6 rounds to get there. We have this tech not doing anything for like 3 rounds. Fangs really carried me through. The fangs were great. I think this composition is actually really nice. Composition great. I just think some tech timings, if you work on some of your tech timings, you're gonna soar through the MMR a little bit. So nicely done. You had a good comp. Thanks for the replay. So that was DrunkCareBear. I think Airgetlam is in chat as well, so we'll watch his replay next. I guess we'll just go backwards through the list. There we go. All right, Airgetlam in the red. Cost control. Saber Hound. Very strong pack. Thank you for the tips, Odds. No problem whatsoever. I know it's Borked Builds, but I also just can't help trying to be helpful. I love this game for learning. Like, this is the like, I love teaching. I love learning. So yeah, we're gonna swap sides here. Here we go. Airgetlam now in the blue on the bottom, and we're getting a nice aggro position here. Right in this corner, tucked away, could be a really good field entrenchment. I wonder. So if we get range, so and this, that's 60 meters. So, you know, 155 meters. How far away is the tower? If we had a laser sight as well, like, could you put a saber on the line and hit the tower? Curious. All right, Airgetlam, let's do it. I'm gonna speed this up a bit. For some reason, my thing here is doing Discord sounds. Sorry if you heard a Discord sound. Let me mute that. There we go. You won't hear that again. All right, up against Red Star Raffi, going for training spec here. It's a shit show, pardon my French. Range and Entrench is exactly the range from mid-flank positions in Solidware. Really? That's awesome. So, in the corner then, maybe with the extra, for example, laser sight. Maybe that could be enough too. I had a game where I was like right up on the line here, and oh my god, it was so bad. It was a mistake. I still don't think they should be on the line. They need to be like 2 back, just so you can throw something in front. Steel ball also is something you gotta be terrified about. Fortified target lock. You can, like, even if you have something in front, you can fortified target lock and range some steel balls. That's really strong up against these sabers. What am I watching? What am I watching here? What is this? What is going on? Okay, well, we get the air. This is good. So the Phoenix pick, very strong here. Another pro tip, getting a Phoenix or Wasp or something on turn 2 is a very common, very strong play. So, oh man, this is crazy. So a lot of people have been swapping secondary armament for field entrenchment. This is a bit of an anti-synergy. Being that, you can't move anymore, and the max range on secondary armament is 95. Which is the same range as the Saber, but when the Saber gets an extra 20 meters range, then it's possible that, the secondary armament doesn't work. I don't know if I fully believe that it's not good, because there's a slower attack interval, is more likely units are going to get in close. I feel like this with field entrenchment is not bad. Everyone's saying it's bad, so I'm actually really excited to see this game from you, Airgetlam. When it's ahead, but I don't care about 20-meter range difference. 100%. What happened here? Isn't this over here? Did you sell that? Oh no, you built another one. This one's still here. Got it. Wow. Really fast. You don't even have high mobility, but your guys are so fast. If you have them on the line and get balls or fangs stuffed in your face, it helps. I think so too, especially if you're like... If the comp here that we're going for is like Sabers, and like we've already got 5 Sabers, redeploy is super strong here. Yes! So good. Such a good tech for this. Because these units don't move anymore. You can kind of move them around. I think it's great. Oh, we're seeing another Fang grenade launcher. I love it. I love it. This is it. This is the comp, guys. Do we have culling round? No. So this is totally safe. So clear all of the crawlers. Hang on, slow this down. All the crawlers are going to get cleared here from the Fangs. Then the Sabers with the secondary armament and everything are going to just unload on all these medium units. What is this? Level 3 tower already? Well, not very good tower timing, but... yeah, a few too many crawlers. We're almost there, almost there. What we need is some Fangs behind as well. I gotta go. I'll be back in a few hours if you're still streaming. Okay, JD Howard, go enjoy your D&D. I've actually got D&D on Thursday instead of Wednesday this week, interestingly enough, so... Usually we do Wednesdays. Alright. No hound techs. Let me speed this up. These Phoenix are crushing. Nano, laser sight, incendiary. Oh, mass prods. What? What? Mass prod Saber? Okay. Okay. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I told you they're handicapped, he says. Oh my god. And we got some flanking Sabers too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy crap. One back here would be really nice too. Actually, it might not matter so much because it's already level 3 tower, but... Yeah, this pulls all the junk over here. And your Sabers are just smashing through this. That's crazy. These Mustangs might be a bit of an issue though. I tried flanking Entrenched Sabers too, like way in the back. It didn't work well for me. There's no splash damage. That's why the sledgehammers are pretty good, because they got a bit of splash to clear the crawlers that end up there. Another redeploy offered. Heavy armor, probably no. Photon? On this guy? Not the level 2? Alright, whatever. $950, what are we gonna do? I mean, these are also cost control and mass prod. These are dirt cheap sabers. I'm gonna move him. Okay. Focusing on the left side now. Yeah, right side is level 3. You were getting through, but I understand. I think you need a bit more chaff clear. Or do you even, if you just get more sabers? And the missiles, I saw the missiles, that works really well. So you got it on that guy just to tank a bit more, so I see. Nano on that Scorp is pretty good. Oh, but Scorps are not very good against Sabers. Well, mass prod Sabers, though, maybe. They got less than 20,000 HP. It's a 2-shot. Oh my god. Like, if he gets, like, double shot on the Scorp, you're actually kind of screwed. Hey, Momaro. Yeah, double shot Scorp. So normally it doesn't matter that much. The Saber has enough HP, but with the mass prod and the cost control, you're losing like more than 50%. Wasp, maybe. I don't know. Storms could be good. Wraith. Yeah, I got some more chop clear with the Wraith. That's good. Yeah, that's probably the best pick, yeah. Quick range. Love it. We're gonna move this guy. It's gonna be hard to kill this level 3 Scorp with Nano. I'm not sure about this. Like, if you were to do that, maybe throw a crawler over here. Get that marksman pulled. These missiles are gross, by the way. They're doing a lot. I don't want to root against you, but I do want to see double shot. Yeah, me too. It would be so satisfying. Airgetlam's just kind of cruising through here. Okay, opponent does bubble. That's a bit much bubbles. He could have just had moved that one a bit over. I guess trying to protect all the crawlers. Yeah. Oh, it's not good enough. The bubbles die so fast to the Sabers. We have a level 3 Saber over here, mostly level 2 Sabers. And now this range, not quite enough. Do we have temp range? We do. Oh, that sucks. It's just barely not enough, I think. This is so much damage, too. Like, these Sabers do a lot at the end of the round. Oh my god. That's like, that's it. Just like that. Just like that, Airgetlam shows us how it's done. As usual. All right. Just slam down those sabers. Get secondary, get field entrenchment, get range. Fuck it. If it's mass produced, so what? Just go ham. Love it. That was a good game. Thanks to the replay. Who else is here in chat now? Solidware, do you have a replay here? So we'll look at that one. Got ads. We'll wait this one out because there's some ads. All right, so Solidware in the blue up against Fallen. I don't want to say that first word. Training spec and Rhino spec. So we've got... Wait, what? Oh, okay, here it is. We sold a building. Got Sabers and Crawlers. A tarantula marksman. This seems pretty good for the Sabers. And immediate arc light. So hopefully ads are done now. You guys are here. The arc light, I don't know about in this position, to be honest. I would have just built... I mean, like, the most chaff that they could have is 2 packs. Oh, but they have the tarantulas too, I guess. I was gonna say, like, sometimes you can just build 5 packs of crawlers or whatever. And it's completely fine, because they, you know... But they do have the spiders, so whatever. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Doesn't matter anyway. 101 Phoenix first round. Now we gotta wait a minute for this. Classic training spec, I know. Oh, So, how's everyone's day? All right, here we go. Quick deploy Rhino Assault. I had some disgusting losses today. Ugh. Farseer. What? Okay. Why do we get this Farseer so quick? Just to deal with the Phoenix? Alex Moore, hey, what's up? You like to play together? I don't know if you're a robot or not. Sorry, but if you want to play, you can find me in Mechabellum. Robot, yeah, I figured as much. Okay, so Rhino coming down, getting that tower right away. And we don't have, well, we got 1 lock on the tarantula, but this Rhino is probably winning the round here. Gonna prevent experience on these Sabers, which is pretty bad. Oh, we did get that 1 spider. Oh, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. It could have gotten much worse. Sorry, part of the comp. I'm cooking. All right, Solidware. Scorp Steel Ball, Wasp Foon. 2 packs of Steel Ball is nothing to scoff at. This tower's wide open. Wasp, level 2, nice choice too. All right, we've got Marksman and Phoenix. I mean, I guess these fangs kind of also deal with the upshoot. But this does protect you here, so that's all right. Level 2 tower now, so got a little medium, small amount of defense here. One fang. Usually you see this fang kind of tucked against the side like this, with 2 back, 1 front. That way, if there's a Phoenix play here or here, they will split properly. Or if there is crawlers here, still a couple of the fangs will move forward to block whatever may be coming this way. If there's a crawler here, in this case, the whole pack is going to go left, and it's wide open from the front. Oh, okay. We got some crawlers here. Oh, this so feels bad, putting the storm caller here. Oh, man. This is a huge flank. That's so funny. Noted. Also, some people do leave 1 space. I tuck it right up against the tower, but some people leave 1 space. And that can sometimes help prevent like the storm caller on the line from also hitting the tower. I don't really care that much about it though. Okay, this next round is when things are going to start popping now that this flank is underway. Still got a lot of health to get through there. Opponent has 5,200 HP. Mass prod fort, maybe do something. Redeploy. Yeah, redeploy good. If you're playing on the flank too, redeploy is very strong. Oh, and with the wasp as well. Wait, are you going to get the radar tech? Oh my god. Extra 10 meters. With another, you know, 40 plus... Shit, where is it? 40 plus 20. That could be cooking. That could be cooking. I scheduled this. I get my Rhino to sell. And he did have the quick deploy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, and this is going to be right in front. This marksman, not this turn, but next turn, is totally fucked. Worry about something. Like a drifter. What about, you mean schedule? That's not how grandma cooks. Okay, now we got the entrenchment. This thing not dying. And now the next one, they got to shoot over here. These are level 2 Phoenix, and they're still taking forever to get through this Saber. Now the wasps come through. It's a close round, actually. Ah, you got it. You got it. Negative 50. Nice job getting that missile. You can use that redeploy now. Put the wasp over here. The wasp was deployed here, I think. You can pull it that way. Get the wasp here. Mobile beacon. Get that tower. There's an opening right here. Shield airdrop, very strong in the corner here. Yes. Yeah, this is going to be annoying to deal with. But you see what I mean? If you had a, you put a crawler and a sledge pack here, all these are going to be pulled for a long time. You can have your wasp here or whatever. Mobile beacon into the tower. It's level 3. But putting on the flanks great too. We've got double fire badgers at level 2. So actually, this is a key breakpoint, I feel like, on badgers. Level 2 is actually like so much stronger than level 1. Let me slow this down a bit. Let's see this timing here. Yeah, that shield pops very quick. All those crawlers are frying, and now the wasps get in such a strong position here. Yeah, you know what? I like this a lot better. Because you got the quick deploy. You can get in on this tower super fast. Oh, yeah. Do you have regen? You have field maintenance. Yes. Can be another crazy good tech on the Sabers. I don't know. I play this game like kind of aggressively. That's why I'm like pointing out like, hey, you can kind of sneak in here. I don't think most people like try to do that. Typhoon pick a good defensive pick. I mean, they're really good offensively too. It's kind of a bit awkward because you've got the level 2 badgers already, so there's a bit of overlap there, but using these as defense, these wasps will never make it through anymore, as well as this Mustang. Your tower is totally safe. Actually, opponent has a Scorpion. Oh, they picked up the 2 level 1 Scorps this turn. Okay. I don't think that's the right answer here. Farseer, and you can Photon next turn as well. Oh shit, the Rhino drop though. You gotta be careful of this. I'd even Rhino drop like right here on top of the units. What is this? Anti-missile? Oh, okay. So you're preventing missiles in the flank. Nice. Not this turn, but next turn. Okay, we gotta win before that Rhino gets in. It's looking very strong. Anti-missile also very good against Stormcaller, obviously. Oh shit, the tower goes down. Yeah, he did not care about this Rhino. Did not need to. Well done. You're cooking here. Kept the 2 storms, yeah. Tons of damage. Just one more turn, you might be able to do this. It's offensive tactics. And field maintenance. Alright. What are our upgrades at here? 1-1. Yeah, he's gonna move that Phoenix back. And now, like, so if you look at this, like, how do you even deal with this? Now you're putting Fangs here as well. For the AA, I guess, or something? I don't know what this is for. Just jank. I'm just surprised not wasps is all. Maybe worried about AA. I don't know. Mustangs will deal with both of them. Double shot, that's probably not good enough. It should help, but there's not enough like damage. They can't break through these Sabers. I would love to see you click defense 2 if you could at the timing of you doing field maintenance here. It makes your Sabers like insanely powerful. And if this goes for next turn, then next turn Photon. Because the only way to deal with the field maintenance would be EMP. You've already got that covered. Oh my god. I mean, like, are these things even really like tanky? Do they even need field maintenance? I guess this guy's taken pretty well. Oh, but your tower's under attack. Oh. Oh, no. I didn't have luck with Wasp. Rhino in front is Gospel. Wasp past flies Sabers. Right. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, you got a good tower timing. That's not enough though, right? We got another turn. We got another turn. Okay. Let's see. Steel ball. Ooh, Overlord 2. Oh, that's dirty. And now the range. Steel ball fortified. Yeah, this is what you got to be a little worried of, but they're not going to survive like that. That's probably not going to do it. Oh, the shield maybe. These wasps do a lot of damage. Like, I don't know if that steel ball will live. Did you bump this? Oh god, it's too fast, too fast. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. No, it goes down. Steel balls work. I didn't think they would survive long enough. Looks like you had to, like, diversify. Put some stuff on the left there. Oh, man, but the melter was a bit of a mistake. The range on Saber able to pick it off very easily. Do we have anything else that shoots up? We got a couple things over here. Oh, I think you got it. These aren't gonna die. These aren't gonna die. A few fags and this typhoon's gonna come over and just win the game, I think. No, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Yes! Yes! Solidware gets it done. Nice job. Great flank play there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Protect everything with the Farseer anti-missile. The Saber in front, taking all that jank. We got some chaff clear here. We got some chaff, and then some fangs just to hang back. And then maybe get in the way later. Nice, good game. That was cool. That was cool, I like that. So that's showing off how we can use Saber on the flank. But it looks like we do have to be very careful of these steel balls. Kind of the same as like when playing Gospel with the Rhino here instead. The steel ball is kind of the arch enemy of this. Dies the same way. I'm not sure if steel ball is like always going to be used here, then I wonder if there's a, excuse me, if there's a case for having like a scorpion, like if you had like, I don't know, a scorpion for one and a Farseer for one or something, or I don't know. You know what else is actually underpowered here? And maybe instead of the fangs, you could have a Void Eyes with Charge Shot. That would help with steel ball, and it would actually fit. And they're not going to get in the way. They're not going to move too far forward. Just have the Farseer as the anti-air. I think this is about 50% cooked. I think a pro could make this comp good. You could make it good, man. You're pro. I think it's the fangs here are the weird link. And I know you said the wasp didn't work. I don't think the fangs work great either. Maybe it's Void Eye or some other unit that can do, has a bit of range and can do damage to units like steel ball, medium-sized units. Because this is always going to be a problem, I think. So you can get like, you know, Scorch and Range or whatever on Badger if you need them, and then Void Eye. Like, then these guys are exposed. They still might not kill it fast enough. I don't know. Because other people will deploy this a little bit farther back and click range as well and keep them safe. They'll have like a ton of stuff in front. And you won't actually get shots with the Void Eyes on them. In this case, this is kind of haphazard. Might be a positioning thing. I don't know. Rays, yeah, rays are always good too. Rays are fantastic in the back. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It's like we're almost there. We're almost there. Maybe we'll see something with some more ideas. Work on that a bit. I'm gonna go back to who's in chat here. I'm gonna just start working my way down here. I don't think we saw this one yet. So this one. I believe this is from ZayDrummer. Stupid Discord. The Discord, when I put on streamer mode, it just, yeah, it's from ZayDrummer. Okay. Streamer mode turns off all the names on Discord as well. So then I can't see who actually submitted the replay. Anyways, so ZayDrummer, so they are down here. ZayDrummer amp spec goes turn 1 Saber on the line against the anti-armor cannon. What? What are we seeing here? Okay. Guys, this is 700 MMR. ZayDrummer says, this is how I like to use the tech, setting up in front of the barricades, which gives them something to shoot at while my troops catch up. A nice wall that can tank a lot and deal a lot. Usually I wait a few rounds before I set these down, but he invested a lot on the side they were on. Okay, I mean, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. This is kind of wacky. But he gets a tower. He gets a tower. What the hell? Some of these guys are cooked, man. G.D. Howard, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? All right, let's speed this up. How did we get to... I'm confused. How did we get two? Two of these on round 1. We have 2 steel balls. Amp core. Did we borrow on round 1? Is that what happened? We did, didn't we? Okay. That's crazy. That's cooking a little too hard, I think. You don't really want to have to loan on round 1. That's... Well, we'll see what happens. Indy got canceled. One of my players recovering from stuff, and so was resting. We knew it was 50-50. She was going to be able to play. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you're back. Yeah, one of my friends is going through a rough time. He's had a lot of medical problems recently, and then they were recovering. They had surgery. It was like for Crohn's, and they were recovering from that. And then they found out they had a brain tumor. So now they're going through that. It's not fair. But they're doing well. They have surgery in a few weeks, so Medical stuff's the worst. I hope everyone is always healthy all the time. Loan on round 1 is permitted only for a boat, says Airgetlam. Yeah, I don't know if it's permitted even for that. Yo, this is a lot of Mustangs. What's happening over here? And we got the Mustang Steel Ball comp. Round 3 tech, we've got this kinetic charge coming all the way from the back line. Actually ends up working out really well here. Yeah, they're doing as well as can be. That's how you gotta look at it. Whoa, 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 missile interceptor. Hang on. ZayDrummer. Dude. Alright. Alright. So, we have one pack of level 2 Stormcaller on the flank. It's right next to a crawler. This could be missiled every turn. Or if you're actually worried about it, for some reason, you could put a single anti-missile device. Instead, we have $800 worth of Mustang that we've teched missile interceptor on for one pack of Stormcaller. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's too much money. It makes all your other techs more expensive, and you really want range tech on your Mustang, as well as potential aerial or whatever. Just making this 500 is painful. Permanent anti-missile. It's not worth it, guys. But let's see. Let's see what happens here. We go for a skip. I mean, he's got levels on all these things too. Like, how is this working? So many levels available. And we've got these Sabers. Like, this is crazy. Sabers on the line with field entrenchment, just tanking all this stuff. Also got Ignite on the Fire Badgers here, I guess, to deal with the Sabers. And then we've got AA on the Arclight for, you know, all of the air units on this board. Three packs of crawlers in the middle with immediately teched Mech Rage. Oh, it's unfortunate. Like, they didn't do anything. They were all too close together, so they all died to splash damage. You gotta spread out your chaff. Okay, ZayDrummer, come on. This was a wasted turn. You threw this turn away, I think. You're cooking a bit too hard. We do have levels available here. Could be decent. Spider Mine on Tarantula. So one thing I noticed, and I mentioned this earlier as well, right? At the lower leagues, you don't want to be teching too much and too early. We have tons of units with techs on them now. It's round 6. Like, we have Ignite on Fire Badger, we have Spider Mine on Tarantula, we have Steel Ball with Mective. This Steel Ball has a tech. We got tech here, we got anti-air on these guys. Like, there's so many techs happening. Just build up the units first. Worry about the tech later. This is a really good bubble, though. This is a fantastic bubble. Credit where credit is due. One of the disgusting losses today was from a bunch of Mustangs on the back wall and balls right in front of them. Yeah, classic. Especially also if you're teching, like, don't tech when you only have like 1 or 2 units here. Extended range Phantom Ray picked up for ZayDrummer. Are we going to go for Phantom Rays now? All right, we got a couple Phantom Rays. Cool. Got little packs here. And I mean, this is what he said in the description, right? Wants to tank with this while the rest of the units catch up. So the Phantom Ray, I mean, in this case, you know, this could make sense. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like this play. Yeah, jump drive. Immediately moving all these Phoenix over here. Nice. Good bubble again. It worked out well last time. And here's another Saber making the wall. Just the unstoppable wall over here. There's no anti-air. The only anti-air is these arc lights. Tower's going to go down real fast. A great opportunity was found here. Wow, Scorpion with field maintenance armor. What the hell? This thing's not going to die. The anti-missile tech really coming in clutch. This game is crazy. Oh my god, no. ZayDrummer, this was such a good play. How could you foresee? There's so many techs. The thing is though, if you can just stay alive long enough. Okay, this is great. EMP shot, great. What else you can do? So these are already deployed here. They have jump drive. You can actually move them down here without causing them to be forced to re-warp in. And you could bring them closer to your army. Because most likely there's going to be some kind of response here. They're also getting them anti-missile on Mustang. This is like, I see this all the time. This has to be like the favorite tech in all of Mechabellum for lower league. I think remove this from the bar. Like, don't even click this button and you're gonna increase in rank. Pretend it doesn't exist. Solve the missile problem another way. Or just ignore it. This doesn't look very good. This doesn't look very good. ZayDrummer. Well, the steel balls are kind of alive. Wait, there's one guy coming in. He's gonna shoot the tower. He's gonna shoot the tower. Oh, we got the tower timing. Because this was looking pretty bad here. Not gonna lie. That was great tower timing. That saved this man's whole career. Oh my god. Also, you know what? The degen beam is working. It's helping get through this crazy armor. Oh, right. Right, the arc lights shoot up. I forgot. Oh my god, ZayDrummer up against the ropes. Up against the ropes. Yeah, degen's really good. How are these guys so high level? Oh, because they're just farming this level 2 Stormcaller all game. Why is this still here? This is like the most countered unit I've ever seen in all of Mechabellum, and it's still here. It's not sold. Okay, we got the double shot. Double shot, level 2 Scorps. Oh, this could be pretty, excuse me, this could be pretty good here. Now is when you want to loan. Don't loan turn 1, loan now. Loan now. Take range, take speed, take a bubble. $300, you could do that. Range speed. Loan range speed. Bubble. Loan range speed bubble. Loan range speed bubble. What? Oh, 1-1? Oh, you didn't have techs? Or you didn't have upgrades? Okay. I guess the bubble doesn't matter. Level 2 score. Oh, he does get the bubble. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's good. It's good. He did loan. That's great. It's always important to loan when it's like near the end of the game. If you're up against the ropes, loan. Take the money. There might not be another round. And now... it's looking better. It's looking better. Steel ball just has kinetic. Man, these Mustangs. Can you imagine if you could afford range on them? Oh, take it down! Take it down! Whew, okay. Sigh of relief here. Nano could be good. Okay, I'm gonna turn this speed down a bit. They clearly don't want to sell on the dip. I can see the stonks going all the way up for the Stormcaller. Yeah, that was a very important round. ZayDrummer is like turning it around here. We got some level 3s available. Could be quite significant. Holy crap. Okay, so the red player here bought 2 melters and immediately got 3 techs on them. That's a lot. Why do they need armor? Just range, energy absorption should be sufficient. Maybe, possibly EMP barrage. Really, I mean, trying to look for EMP, or not EMP, Photon would be good to prevent the degen. Photon blocks degen. Level are these guys? Level 3, level 3, level 3. Another double shot Scorp. $200. We get a lone range speed, missile, lone range speed, missile. Shoot. Okay, well, how is this going to work with the melters here? Oh, everything's dying. These scorpions are very strong. And the slowing these down quite a bit. Here comes the melter though, but what's the range here? Oh, it's 95 now. Okay, we need some range techs. We need some range techs. Range is very good in this game. We need to see some range techs. If these had range, they could probably hit this melter. Oh, it gets the EMP off! It gets the EMP off! Oh, so clutch! It was about to shoot the Saber here. It got the EMP, and he's gonna win the game because the one shot of EMP on that Phoenix. Holy shit! Holy shit! MVP! MVP Phoenix! One Phoenix shot. Oh my god. That was awesome. What a good game. I mean, it might not have survived the other army coming from this side, but it definitely would have prevented a lot of damage. 774, like it could have been enough. It could have been enough to stay alive. Crazy shot there. What a wild game. Thank you for the replay, ZayDrummer. That was fun. Hope to see more replays from you soon, maybe with some of those tips. JD Howard, you're actually next, so it's a good thing you're here, I guess. The Phoenix was like Luke aiming with the Force. Turns off the comm system, or nav system, or whatever. Use the Force, Luke. Oh. Okay, JD Howard in red. And what am I seeing from the... Sorry, we swapped sides here. JD Howard now in blue on the bottom. Typhoon spec up against Game Ender in red as Rhino spec. Immediately buying a Rhino. What are we watching here? These are the best ones. This is a messy one, but it was a lot of fun. Well, that's what we want to see. We are exploring the text, but we're also trying to have fun while doing it. Tuesday nights are nights to be not so sweaty. I used to shoot at womp rats out of my T16. Those aren't much bigger than a tower. What's bigger, a womp rat or a void eye? You know what though? The scaling in this game, what is it like? Even a crawler is really big, isn't it? Like a crawler is like as big as like a human. Their scales in this game are wild. Like the marksman you think is like one person in the marksman suit or whatever, but it's like the marksman is actually huge. You see a Fang's cockpit. Yeah, that's right. That's true. It's like so small.
Hydrate.
Hydrate? Okay. I just drank a thought. I gotta keep my voice. I think last week I was kind of like losing my voice. It's actually amazing. Sorry, I'm just thinking about. I don't know why I keep bringing this up, but while I was sick before, like I couldn't talk very much. Like I was out of breath just talking. One of the long COVID things was being out of breath all the time, constantly. Now look at me. I can sing. We got quick TP taken by JD Howard here. Well, that's fun. You know what though? I think like advanced missile is a good idea too. Deployment module also could be interesting. But why I say advanced missile could be good here is because your opponent has already shown a rhino on the line like this and stuff behind it. Like one missile here would do like so much damage. And they're probably going to be playing like a jerk all game. So you can kind of expect stuff like this. It's good that you're leveling this tower. Do you ever think about Fang pilots, by the way? Poor souls. Yeah, we just send them to die. No, I think... So there is a cockpit in the design. But according to the mechabellum lore, which is like kind of unofficial, I guess. I don't know where it came from, but according to the devs... From what I know, all of the mechs are actually piloted remotely. There is no actual human life lost in Mechabellum. They're all remotely piloted. My headcanon is that the rounds are temporal rewind, and the generals just keep adding more and more limits to Fang deaths. No, but there's no Fang deaths. Like, the crawlers... I'm pretty sure they have like an antenna or something on them. Like here's the like radio, like it's not an antenna, but like there's the receiver, the radio receiver. You know what I mean? They're all remote controlled. I turned down my graphics a bit to stream, so I don't have all the details on right now, but I'm pretty sure there's like antenna and stuff on the Sabertooth or something. Oh no, I messed up my viewport. That looks pretty good. Okay, so yeah, Saber here to protect against the Rhino. You know what? The field entrenchment could be decent here. Yeah. I remember hearing somewhere it's all robots. Yeah. Rhinos are piloted by real rhinos, but everyone else is remote. Yeah, each of their namesakes maybe are piloted by that particular animal that has like a special, you know, EEG helmet thing on, just to control it with their mind. So the rhino's controlled by rhinos, the badger's controlled by badgers, Sabertooth controlled by, you know, resurrected saber teeth. They got like Grant from Jurassic Park to come and like, you know, bring back the saber teeth tigers. I don't know what drives the fortress, but or the typhoon. Those are just fun names. Rhinos have fang pilots that are remotely piloted. No, man. It's an actual rhino. That's what I believe. I don't see a cockpit. I see a rhino horn. Right? Look at that. Look at this. There's no cockpit. All right. Ooh, a salt fang. Spicy. Spicy. So many rhinos. Rhino with armor. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that one got sold. Assault Fang with Fang Production Fortress. I love you. Rhino is clumsy and has poor eyesight, but with that kind of weight, it's not really his problem. You've heard of a bull in a tea shop, but a rhino in a tea shop, it works too. Oh no, tower timing. We gotta deal with these rhinos. So the fortress, I think, could work here. The sabers, oh, we got levels on them. Could work too. Improved steel ball. Oh shit. That could be good too. Maybe too much diversity. Yeah, just stick with oh man, there's so many rhinos. There's like no chaff. It's all fucking rhinos. Just hack him. My language is elephant in a glassware shop. Huh? I think, you know what, I think I actually messed it up. I think it's a bull in a china shop. But I just call it tea shop. I don't think I've ever been in a fancy chinaware shop. I've been in plenty of tea shops. Okay, these sabers are popping off now. Level 2. Absolutely crushing those level 1 rhinos. Level 1 rhino is 31,840, and we do 17. So, double tap. 2, 3, yeah, that'll do it. So just 2 shots with the saber kills the rhino. Level 1. I was going to get another 4 beside 2 level 2 sabers instead. Bulgaria, welcome. That explains the time zones. Every time I talk about time, you guys are like, it's like 4 a.m. So, Scorp or Hound? Go for the Hound. Yeah, I mean, you don't have any chaff clear. I mean, you don't have any chaff, though. Like, you don't need chaff clear. There's no chaff. So this is totally sufficient. This can deal with the Mustangs. Range. Sure. Is this gonna turn? And ignite on the Fang. I missed that. I don't know if that was new or not, but that's good to turn off the armor. Or not turn it off, but to get through the armor. Okay, selling out the hounds. We're just using them as an investment here. Rangers help get an earlier lock on Melter. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. So Melter at 115 range. This puts us, yeah, well past range there. But they do have EMP, which turns off the Saber. Oh no. Oh, and then his Sabers are popping yours. This guy's doing well. Oh, that EMP is rough. Yeah, we need a photon. Oh, so close. And you have a +1, so damn, that sucks. Laser sight, very quick pick. Yeah, nice. Okay, photon farseer. This looks good. Probably needs some more chaff streaming in back here too. Just because your opponent doesn't have chaff doesn't mean you don't need chaff. Okay, we can stream in some crawlers. It'll block the Melter, block the Scorp here a bit. Well, yeah, Saber behind the wall is good too. That's quite good. That's a really good position. Alright, let's turn this speed down a bit. This guy wants to go this way, but then he turns around because he's staying still. It's actually great for the flank defense. Oh, yeah, this Saber is doing well. Nice. Oh, there's a lock on that fort. Oh, it's too bad you don't have range. Or double shot. Oh man, this is a big win actually. Is this enough damage? Not quite, not quite. Let's find some more music here. Okay, scanning radar. Now we've seen it all. And we take this Fire Badger drop. Pourquoi? Is your opponent going to build crawlers finally? It does add bodies, though. I mean, you use them as bodies for the Melter. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's like you don't really have chaff clear, and there could be a turn where they just suddenly make crawlers or something. I don't know. Getting range on them too, though. Going for the flank. So when this warps in, it's going to turn on the tech and sit there for another 7 seconds and then move. I'm pretty sure. Seems kind of awkward. Nope. You fool odds? No, it doesn't? Holy shit! Oh my god! A level 1 Saber just warps in with the quick TP, immediately annihilates that tower. That was insane. That was insane. Oh my god, I gotta watch that again. I gotta watch that again. I literally did not expect that. I had no clue. Oh my god. Solidware taught me that. That's so good. Okay. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom! That's so good. That's so good. 150 meters of range. That's enough to do it. Well done. What a sick play. Oh my god. There, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's cooking. That's cooking. That's so good. The Saber didn't even breathe after landing. He just got that shell locked and loaded. It's true. He didn't wait for the animation. He didn't wait for the animation for field entrenchment. He just went pop. That's so good. Thanks for that replay. That was a lot of fun. Unsanity is next. Negative 3,700 HP at the end too. Yeah, that would have been a really good replay for last week's Borked Build. It's huge. I'm glad you were here in chat watching that. You fool odds. All right, Unsanity up in the blue with missile spec against Tifa. Cost control. Nice Saber crawler pack. Oh, I gotta clip that. Or someone's gotta clip that. It might be too late now.
Rebrand _ Steve just followed.
Thanks for the follow. That's I gotta like put that as a I'm gonna feature that on the YouTube story or something.
208 just redeemed hydrate.
Hydrate. I just did. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I should remember to run ads in between games, so you guys don't miss. But I forget often. Sorry. I'll try to remember for next time. I think there is a button there to remind me to do ads, in case I forget. Upgrade your dashboard. Yeah, okay. By the way, what was the most creative counter you encountered to your trench dudes? Mine was immediate charged Phoenix against my aggro Sabers on the line. Interesting. So the most immediate on the line Saber counter for Entrenchment is actually EMP Void Eyes, EMP Armor. You can put them right on the line, and the Saber shoots before it can receive Photon. So it immediately takes off the field entrenchment. It's actually kind of busted, and I think that maybe they need to change that. Maybe the entrenchment should take a few seconds so that it doesn't shoot while like before Photon goes off. Because the EMP armor on Void Eye is actually insanely good against it. Don't tell anyone though, okay guys? Keep that one a secret. Otherwise we won't be able to play field entrenchment anymore. I'm so glad I didn't get the EMP eyes against me. I was worried about it. It's new. I don't think everyone knows yet. So like, shh, you know, don't tell anyone. Egophobic, if you're here, stop telling people. I know it's you Void Eye lover. Ooh, Elite Stormcaller? I've never seen that card taken. I didn't even know that was a card. Wait, there is no Elite Stormcaller. Wait, what? Oh, it's down here from round 1. Holy crap. I missed that somehow. Oh, it stays alive. It stays alive. Wow. Hey, what is this I see? So, in this case, I will forgive you because there was an investment into the Stormcaller. At least Stormcaller was a card that was chosen. There's going to be Stormcallers. That is fine, I guess. I mean, they could sell it. Did this card cost any money, or is it free? Because it could still be a big bait. Chem Trails. You have EMP, Armor, Void Eyes, Frontline, and opponent has Phoenix boats close enough so they shoot on round start, interrupts the photon. Exactly. Rhino. Combat Evolvement. Oh god, this feels bad to do that into Fortress here. Fortress is very good against Rhino, especially with Launcher Overload available. I mean, Fortress also pretty good against Saber. This is a rough position. How are we going to turn this around? I mean, if we click Field Entrenchment, it means the Sabers are going to stay back behind all the chaff and all the medium units. So therefore the Fortress won't get locks on them. And then maybe with double shot, maybe the Saber can deal with the Fortress. Because the problem is in a straight up fight, the Fortress wins. But if the Saber can shoot it from far away, it can deal with it. Portable shield too. Oh, Tifa, pick portable shield. What the fuck? Elite marksman? Portable shield on the Fortress is insane value against this. So I think that's a bit of a miss. Airgetlam, maybe they should have 1 to 2 seconds of photon at the start, like badgers when they go boom. I don't think it needs to be that crazy. I think they just need to not shoot for 2 seconds at the round start. Like you saw on that flank, it shot before the animation was even done of it entrenching. It needs to shoot after the animation. And then, you know, that would mean the timing would work out that it wouldn't get EMP'd by the Void Eye armor. It might need a slight buff in some other way, though, if it's not going to be able to shoot right away. Because it is kind of a nerf. It's only a buff against that one specific case against Void Eyes, but a nerf in every other aspect. Nice, level 3 Saber. You know what? You might be able to outscale these forts. Just maybe. It's crazy. They clicked Elite Marksman for rank 3 Marksman, and then the Marksman was offered here. Only got the Typhoon, though. This is gonna be... Man, how are you gonna push into this? These rhinos are not it. I got a clip of the end of my game. Do I send the link here? I've never done it before. I don't know. Like on Twitch? I think you can make a clip on Twitch. I honestly don't really know how it works. If you clip it on Twitch, it eventually like pops up somewhere. It won't pop up on YouTube. I have to move that over manually, but it'll be on Twitch. Okay, well, the level 3 Saber is kind of staying alive against the fort. Oh, nice timing there. They were about to lose that. 1 more second. Yeah, I made it on Twitch. One message was deleted by a moderator. No, it's okay. I will allow... How do I cancel that? Sorry, Nightbot, gotcha. What a bastard. God damn you, Nightbot. You don't need to share the link. I think it just kind of comes up somewhere. I know I see it if I go to content clips. You fool. I do see it. Here, I can copy that link. I can post the link for you. Yeah, don't worry about that for now anyway. Thank you for doing that. Okay. That's a lot of forts, guys. That's a lot of forts. These rhinos don't stand any chance whatsoever. We still don't have field entrenchment, so what's going on here? Field entrenchment is supposed to be a core part of the strategy, Unsanity. This is a great position for it, to be honest. We should hopefully see this because they were tanking really well. We can get field entrenchment, extra 50% HP. You can get field maintenance as well, another 30% and regen. These things might not die, but you might be delivering too much experience to these fortresses before you get there. Now we got a level 3 forest matching with the Saber. It would be beneficial to be ahead in levels against the Saber. Oh yeah, you got... no, it's still here actually. The storm color's still there. Never mind. We need double shot 2. Gotta let him cook. I know. We need all the techs. Maybe double shot next. You're right. Get more damage down. We need to pop these bubbles. There's so much HP in these bubbles. You got something unsane in mind, we trust. Do you have mech rage on crawler here up against the impact drill? Okay. I don't know if we have enough damage to deal with this. Chaff clear. Well, it's not even really lacking chaff clear here either. Chaff clear is pretty good. Everything looks pretty good. That's a huge missile. Nice. This looks very scary. We don't have range on the Mustang. We just got one Saber left. Oh, he's got the item though. Oh. This is a lot of damage here. Well, got the one for it. It's a little worrying. I think Tifa just needs to click launcher overload maybe. And elite marks. Or even just, I don't know. Even just one of them. Oz, are you doing the replays in a certain order? Not particularly. I was doing whoever was kind of in chat. Just so that we could watch the people's replays who were actually here and present. Otherwise, then I just go down the list. Just got another Another one in the right. 2 fortress. Oh god, oh god. Okay, so we have a level 4 saber. I mean, this is like the only thing keep us alive, actually, these sabers. Oh, okay, okay. Mobilize battleship. You gotta make a play. There's not a lot of AA. It's a little bit here. There's just marksman here. This boat drop is gonna be huge. Tifa not playing around the boat drop. Rated actually looks pretty good here, to be honest. A lot of these like small packs are taking time to clear. I think this is a good pickup, but this boat drop is going to be huge. We might get stuck on some of this junk though. This marksman needs to not turn. He's not going to turn. Okay, okay. Oh my god. There's still stuff. Can he get the tower? No, he's going to shoot at the fortress. Well, some of the medium units are cleared now. Those Raidens are doing really well. Oh, there we go. There's the tower. Good timing there. Now this fortress gets cleared. There's a lot still on the board here. This could be enough damage. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we got a couple of these hounds. Is it enough? Oh, it is just enough. It's just enough. Huge play. Unsanity. About to get tempoed out by those fortresses. Found the play with the mobilized battleship. Nice job. Always look for the win. Always look for the win. Don't play to lose. Play to win. You found the play. That's great. Yeah, I wish. I mean, this is a problem. Also, I was explaining earlier in the broadcast. Teching too early. I mean, you spent 200 on combat evolvement on these rhinos, and they just walked in and died and gave experience every turn to these fortresses. And it feels bad to sell out of them because you've already spent 200 on the combat evolvement. Money could have been used elsewhere. Same with the missile interceptor. Like, I guess, you know, he's got a couple level 3 stormies. You gotta kind of always be able to answer in case, you know, this player throws down, for example, 3 packs of storm colors at level 3, 1 turn. So it's not bad. It's just kind of unfortunate. I would say it's good or bad. It's meh. You kind of got forced to take it. But yeah, good game. Thank you, Unsanity, for the replay. Nice clutch, yeah. So, sorry, rebrand Steve, you were asking me, do you have a replay here? Is that why you're asking? I think we're up to this game next. JD, Insanity. Oh, this is from HoldFast. Sugar Potato is the guy who submitted. Plays on like other kids' account. Oh, okay, this is from HoldFast. Got it. Both of my kids play mostly against each other in FFA. I play on both the accounts to get them swag. Anywho, the game is Saber spec. I made 7 or 8 Sabers and playing with them. Look at this. HoldFast as Sugar Futato. Keeping the player numbers high. Getting their kids indoctrinated into the Church of Mechabellum. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's do everything we can to get those numbers up, baby. Let's go HoldFast. All right. Ooh, spicy. Avoid eye. Playing chaffless. Are you against someone who doesn't have chaff either in their pack? I think this looks pretty good for you. It's HoldFast playing on his kid's account. Yes. He's smurfing as a, I don't know how old your kids are. Smurfing as a child. You know what? It's fair game. It's a Borked Build. You know, not really playing at your peak MMR anyway. Wholesome smurfing. Show them while they're young and malleable. Yes. Storm drop. Okay, okay. Now we get the chaff, we get the crawlers out. Okay. Great parenting is how I see it. Absolutely. I always thought I was gonna, if I had kids, I would teach them StarCraft from a very young age. The only thing allowed on TV would be like, you know, Korean StarCraft VODs. Not exactly a firm believer in that anymore, but I do think that everyone should play Brood War at some point. The campaign even. Jokes aside, but such strategic games should be quite good for a child's brain. Yeah, I think so. It's good for everyone's brain. I think one of the reasons, like, I mean, I played games obviously when I was a kid. I think it helped me a lot with the idea of like learning, right? When you get into games, it's not just about brainless, you know, activity or shooting people or whatever. It depends on the game, right? But like the things that really make like lasting power in a game, make them like, yeah, like have an impact on a person, I think is when the game offers learning and growth. So you feel rewarded, not just for seeing some arbitrary rank, but for having actually learned and overcome some hardship. And that's something, you know, that's why sports are super popular as well, right? There's team building in sports, and there's winning and losing. You have to learn how to be a gracious winner and not a sore loser. There's a lot of things that games teach kids. Yeah. So we got another sort of flankiness happening here. We have the Rhino in front. The Saber behind with the field entrenchment. Also, games are just great problem solving. Problem solving is so important, especially in kids these days. Oh my god, like I hear so many stories about a lot of kids like having some very serious learning issues right now. I don't want to blame cell phones and whatnot, but yeah, we're gonna blame phones and, you know, whatever happened with COVID and kids staying home from school for a long time at a prime developing age, kind of really, it's difficult. But the attention span is really difficult, I think, with a lot of kids. And problem solving is a good way to, like, it's something that's like missing, I think. Sometimes, I mean, I have a couple friends that are teachers, so they tell me stories and stuff. Like, some kids just can't, like, they'll read stuff and they won't really, like, understand what is, like, behind the text, right? Like, what's in between the lines. Problem solving kind of is a core idea that can help you do that. I think Portal should be taught in school. Yeah, if you want all the kids to, if you want to find out which kids are motion sick, like, that is a really excellent mindfuck game. But you definitely need the fundamentals of like walking, moving, and looking around at the same time. And as gamers, sometimes we forget that's something that maybe has been ingrained in us. How to move a character and look around at the same time. But if you give the controller or keyboard and mouse to a non-gamer, it's actually like a difficult thing for people to learn at first. And if you throw kids right into Portal when they can't even move and look around, I don't know about that. I'll learn fast, I guess. Katie Howard, I don't want to distract too much from Borked Builds, but this feels applicable. When I did my second annual D&D weekend with my 7-year-old nephew, and it's crazy how good he could be at the strategy aspect of it. Last year he had a character with a sword and hammer, and he was under the impression his hammer was stronger. He was choosing when to use his strong or weak attack against what target, and what the logic was really sound. That's fantastic. D&D is a beautiful, beautiful example of, like, yeah, problem solving, creativity as well. Teaching kids D&D at an early age is way better than Portal, in my opinion. I think all the schools should have D&D clubs and stuff. It's such a great thing. And, like, kids are good at imagination. Let them go wild. Let them develop their imagination, because when you become an adult, if you haven't developed an imagination as a kid, you kind of lose it as an adult. If it's not, like, I think creativity is like a muscle that you flex. I went to school originally for, like, art and stuff before I went into technology, and I'd always get comments like, oh man, drawing, how do you draw? Like, wow, it's like, I could never draw like that. I'm like, no, it's like, it's a skill. You practice it. Like, I'm not just like inherently good at drawing. It's like a thing that you work on. Anyone can do it. But it's like a creative muscle. You got to flex it. If you don't, you lose it. Okay, here we go. Okay, on the line with field entrenchment and range. 170 meter range here. Are we going to be able to pop that tower? Is this the new, you know, Stormcaller tower snipe? I think this is enough. And do we have temp range? We got temp range too. We got temp range too. Children got to thinking on their own, and they got to go to school. Yeah. Come on, come on. Oh no, no, the sledgehammers. I mean, it's still pretty good. It kills basically a whole pack of sledges. Oh my god, it kills the arc light too. Yo, this thing is crazy. Tower goes down. A little unfortunate timing. Good timing on the wasps, though. This is a great pickup. Gonna just crush through here. See, PewDiePie buckled down to learn how to draw waifus. Also learned how to use Linux, I saw. Next year, we're gonna let my niece play as well. She's just turned 5, so we decided to wait for her, but I highly recommend it. Yeah, one of my best friends, he taught his daughter, I think around 5 or 6 D&D, and they used like a really, really like basic version of it that they made themselves, and it worked out really well, and she really loved it. And they made it about like princesses or like whatever. It must be fun to DM like for your kids or like your kids' friends or something at that age. I think that'd be cool. Good pick up on the wasp too with the range. It's going to help with the flanks. And we just go AA. Yeah, because why not? We've seen tech into Raiden. We've seen range on Raiden. There is more than just one air unit. The game could end really at any point. So teching up the aerial on wasps, I think is good. Also have levels on these wasps. Acid gonna come down. Now, what's funny is this acid, they're placing it as if the guys, sorry, the saber teeth are gonna move forward, but they're not. So it might actually not be that bad. At least not for a bit. Well, it depends. They might actually pack up and move forward. We don't have temp range here. We got another 20. Like if we got temp range, then they probably won't pack up. Let's see. Is it enough? They're outside of range. No! You needed the temp range. Oh no! I mean, it's not that bad, I guess, but like, if you had temp range, these guys would stay alive. They're just barely out of range. Tower goes down. You have shield? No. With EMP and ground spec offered. Wow, that thing just melted. Sometimes the horses cross the river. Oh no, I ain't stepping in that. Yeah. EMP. Yeah, sometimes it's like, you know, the Nazgul trying to chase Arwen and Frodo across the river. Or not Arwen, but Arwen in the movies. In the book, it's shit, I forget his name. Someone else does it in the book. Glorfindel, thank you. Got some Lord of the Rings nerds here. Hell yeah. I actually don't mind that change. I think having Arwen do that is a good change. Gives her more character. Now we got 3 guys on the line here. Still not enough to pop that tower though. A bit too slow. Right side got EMP, but it's a good move to deploy on the other side when there's a big spell offered. Looks like you got too many crawlers though. Chaff War. You're just winning the Chaff War. Cannot. These Raidens cannot clear the Chaff. So we're near the tower again. And that's that. I think that's gonna be that. Nice win, HoldFast. Good job, buddy, and thanks for indoctrinating your kids into the Church of Mechabellum. Maybe we'll see some of their games in Borked Build soon enough. I'm looking forward to it. I still remember Lord of the Rings swords names from 15 years ago, but asked me for my friends' birthdays, ... Yeah, man. Got Sting that glows. We've got oh shit. No, now that I'm on the spot, I'm not going to remember them all. Gandalf's sword is oh god. Revoked by nerd privilege. Oh no. Solidware, did we see your game already? Yes, we did. Drath is next, I think. Oh, what's wrong with me? I'm so mad. How do I forget this? Fucking glammed ring, obviously. Fuck. Gandalf's ring? Yeah, he has there's the 3 elven rings and the one Narya, I believe, was given to him, right? Elrond has another ring, and Celebrimbor has the other one? Had the other one? Or did he give that one away? I can't remember. I mean, Galadriel had one as well, right? So did Celebrimbor give it to Gandalf? Narya, yeah. Who gave the ring to Gandalf? Círdan? Created by Celebrimbor, Nenya, Vilya, and Narya. Whatever. I'm gonna look up all these Lord of the Rings facts right now. Yeah, that's Narya from Círdan. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Círdan, not Círdan. Judging by the way that the other elven names are, but I've never had to say that name out loud. Rough opening. So we are cheering for Drath here. Yeah, it is kind of rough, especially with the Saber pack into the Tarantula. You'd expect to actually win that first round here. We have a very quick assault mode. On the marks. We see something happening here. Something's cooking. Marksman behind Saber with field entrenchment. This could be something. We haven't seen this yet. And look, I mean, the Tarantula locks onto these and they don't do anything. Oh, that feels bad. Still can't get through it. Orbital. Going for the skip. Another guy here. We can get early lock on that Tarantula. Hopefully we get a bubble too. A bubble would be good. There's not a lot that breaks the bubble very well. As Phoenix maybe can. The extra range here actually should give us locks. Ah, but the crawler comes down. Oh, I missed this message. My mom is a huge nerd and makes her name Narya for everything, including her D&D character for the past weekend. I love that. I love that. In D&D, I have a gnome artificer, And my guild is the Guild of the Symbol Mine, which is the name of the leaf, the healing leaf or whatever. Or no, sorry, Symbol Mine is the leaf, or sorry, the plant that grows on fallen, like royal people or whatever. It's like a white flower or something. Symbol Mine. Yeah, there's a Y, I think, on the end there. That's what I called my guild in D&D. Anyways, I like this setup here. Now we got range and the marksman. We just gotta get rid of this crawler. Like, we gotta get rid of the chaff. We should be good. The flank marksman is always excellent. Is this a level 1 tower still? It is. Yeah, it still just can't... We're not winning the chaff war here. The pull was good. It pulls that second row of chaff, so now we can get locks. Oh, where did these get? No, they're not EMP'd, sorry. They're suppression shot. I mean, suppression shot can be really good against the Entrenched Saber too. Because it can, you know, it reduces the range and then it might uproot itself. Because we're at a headbutt, it doesn't seem like it does anything. Suppression was making the sabers out of range. But they were still rooted, weren't they? Maybe I missed it. It looked like they were still rooted to me. Plant that only grows on the graves of fallen royals. It's just some awesome lore. Yeah, it's like, yeah. The royal families and stuff in Lord of the Rings are like based on the old original families, so original like elves, which then there was the seafaring people, whatever the fuck they're called, which are like long-living men, race of men, basically. Aragorn is a descendant of them, the Numenorians. Yeah, they live to be like 300 or so, and so they are part of like the royal family, and if their blood is spilt, then this flower grows on it. They fired at crawlers for a bit, and then the voids were out of range, and it was it sat. Then the suppression wore off, and it started firing again, but not long enough to unroot, but did waste some time. Okay, so yeah, the timing here, 3.5 seconds, and it's 7 seconds to unroot here. But I guess once it starts shooting, it's not going to shoot something else, right? It's already locked, unless it dies. Okay, we've really got to clear these crawlers. Good portable shield here. Oh, we need a level! We need a level! No! No! That's so bad! Oh, that's so bad. That feels so bad. And you got negative 50 here too. Oh god, it's falling apart. But I think if we can get the chaff clear problem fixed, we're gonna be okay. Wraith could be a solution. Or Overlord. What? I mean, you could also Overlord towards the tower here. This is still a level 1 tower. There's nothing in the way. You can beacon boat from here. So we got field maintenance as well. I mean, the secondary armament helps a bit, but we have, yeah, like a firing squad. There's like a line here. Oh, Oz, the solution is more sabers. Of course. Of course it is. Oh, yes. Here we go. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We got the beacon. It's coming in. There's a missile, though. There is a Phoenix. The Phoenix should get the crawler. This missile might slow down it enough. Might slow it down enough. I don't know. We'll see here. There's no chaff clear. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck. Because the Phoenix could deal with it. Oh god, let's see. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh no! No! Oh no! This is looking really bad, Drath. Drath? How are we gonna turn this around, buddy? Drath's setting up a killer board. You just gotta stay alive long enough to get there. Yeah? Oh. Nuke? Okay. Danny #1 only goes for intensive, but we got a nuke here. We're down on that melter. We did get the level here. That's good. That's very good. And now more level 2 marksman. Yo, we got shooting squad? It's never shooting squad, right? The tarantula will deal with it. Oil. Level 3 tarantula with portable shield. And if you can get locks here, then we're not worried about it. The bubbles are good. Have faith. I believe in Drath. A nuke on a turn where I need to win always feels bad. Yeah. There's no bubble. This is so greedy. Oiling here too. I would never pay for this. You would always expect there to be a bubble. This is disgusting. It's gonna be a huge nuke. What the fuck is this? Aerial mode? I don't know about that. That's gonna make them move in too close. And now the Saber's not gonna be shooting at them anymore. The Saber's gonna have much better targeting on the Tarantula because these are in the air now. I think that's a huge mistake. This could be the turnaround. It's gotta be. And here comes this huge nuke. Oh my god. Gigantic. Gigantic tower goes down. All these guys are gonna stay alive. We're gonna get experience here. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That guy, no levels, no levels, no levels. Oh, we didn't get any levels on these damn Sabers. They're so close. Huge damage though. A good round from Drath, but can we keep it up without a nuke? Stormcallers? Wasps? Okay. Yeah, Wasp. Good choice. So late to the stream. Hey, ZayDrummer, we watched your replay earlier. So you're gonna have to check it out on... Yeah, it was crazy. But you're gonna have to check it out on YouTube sometime tomorrow. It's a good game. I really appreciate the replay, so thanks so much for sending it in. We do usually stream on Tuesday nights here, starting around 8 Eastern. I try to play the replays when people are in the chat, if they're around. But then we watched all the replays of people that were in chat, and then I just started to go down the list, and you were there, so that's why we watched it without you. I don't expect everyone to always be here all the time, right? Some people only join for the YouTubes. I am Mountain Time, so work time is a bit odd. Yeah, I'm Eastern, so we start at 8. So, well, yeah, that'd be 5 for you. But there's a lot of people here in chat that are also like in Europe or elsewhere. So for them, it's like 4 a.m. It's never really a great time. Okay, hang on. Missile, great pickup there. Just right off the bat. Actually, let me slow this down. Orbital's coming down, so it was not, you know, the best turn for a Wasp pick when Orbital was also offered. These Stormcallers, I mean, they don't really matter that much. Flank is cleaned up. Whoa, huge shot on the marksman. We got aerial spec. That actually takes care of those void eyes and stuff too. Now we're cooking. The wasps, enough of them live to distract the melter and all the other garbage. So like the Phoenix, for example, and also the void eyes. So the void eyes couldn't get their reduced range on the Sabers. They're busy shooting at those wasps. So now, oh man, it's so close. Now you should be good. You could slam down 3 wasp packs. Ooh, redeploy. Heavy armor, pretty good. Yeah, heavy armor. You throw on wasp packs and click energy shield. And I think you're good. Unless there's no AA on Tarantula. That would be the only thing, I think. Because even having... Nice. Fucking genius, Drath. But even having 3 packs of Mustang, like, it's kind of a lot to invest into. These are already level 2. You get energy shield. They kind of are going to live long enough to outlive, like, level 1 Mustang. It's also kind of hard, even at round 9, to suddenly deploy 3 Mustang with range and AA. It's quite expensive. So usually you can't do them at level 2. Or you can't get one of the techs. But yeah, this is fantastic. It's such a good kill move. Now, this could be troubling. This could be troubling. So see this position on the Fang? Some of them are going to come back. But... oh my god, fucking genius. Drath is a legend. Legend. This is sick. Probably could have had a missile here, but there's not enough money. This is amazing. I think you might be completely fine. Oh, maybe not. Oh my god. He gets 1. Meanwhile, the battle happening over here. We get the other. He's totally fine. He's totally fine. Now the air is dead here. The melter's dead. The tarantulas are dead too. Oh my god. These things cannot be killed now. Oh, crawling at the tower. Also, love these anti-missile devices. Good choice. Wow, what a play. What a play, Drath. What a play. Drath using the goddamn force. Absolutely. This is such a good move here, protecting your flag. You've got to always be aware of the jump drive. And you see they've got jump drive on Phoenix. Or they've got Phoenix available. Yeah, very good. You know what? Even if he did it here, this Mustang would not turn. These crawlers are too far forward. The Mustang would go forward. It could have been here to get this tower first. So you technically weren't safe here. It looks safe. But yeah, I mean, this was epic though. Great play. And then, of course, this Wasp pickup. Didn't go over the energy shield. That's fine. I think you put a little bit more, like, back here. And did we get, like, attack enhancement, stuff like that? That's fine. I mean, maybe you're expecting a response to the Wasps. And we really don't see one. So, it was like this 1 pack of Mustang, I guess. Like, that's all they could afford. like I was saying earlier. And that's not enough. Well done, Drath. Well played. Thanks for the replay. The Assault Marksman was a nice touch. So I think we've got JDG. Did we watch you? I think we watched yours already, right? So I think we've only got one more replay. No, maybe we didn't watch it. I don't remember. No, maybe we didn't watch it. We might have 2 replays. I don't think we watched JDG. Yeah, I think you're right. So he'll be last. Classic JDG. So this game... Wait, who are we watching here? Drath. Illuminati Dog. Sabers are situational. This is about 1200 MMR. Wait, what? Haggard? No, that's a different game. This game, CEO of Antifa. This is who we're watching. The big boss. 1v1 ranked game around 1500 MMR. Got entrenched early and was able to hold off an opponent who was Spawn Factory. Okay, that's rare. Sabers are terrible against Factory. Did I miss a replay here? Haggard Hippo versus Illuminati Dog. I think I missed this one. I might have to download another replay. We might have another one. I'll check after. Okay, so first of all, yeah, amp spec against cost control. Oh, okay. So, well, this is curious. Okay. So Saber spec with the amp, or sorry, Saber with the amp core means that it'll stay alive for 3 shots of the Saber, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So it's actually a great play into the mirror match to put the small amp core onto the Sabers. Great play. Otherwise, if this matchup was not Saber v Saber, and there was, for example, crawlers in the pack, I would 100% be putting the small amps on the hounds. So, the boss man, correct play here. I think this was good. Identifying the correct unit to put the small amp cores on for those breakpoints is pretty important when you play amp core. I'm CEO. The CEO of Mechabellum. Yeah, normally do hounds. Figure the Saber was better in the mirror. Okay, you are actually CEO. Got it. Good to have you in chat. Thanks for coming by and thanks for the replay. Oh, just popping off here. Now we got all the amp cores used. Dominion core. You know, we got to talk about next week's Borked Build. Is it Dominion core or is it what is it? The Mustang Tech. Maybe we should do Dominion core. I think it was who was it? General Red Scare. That's right. Red Scare was saying, please don't make me use that tech. So maybe we should listen to Red Scare and do a Dominion core Borked Build next week. What do you guys think? Dominion should make for some fun replays? I think so. I think it would make great replays. Very potentially good, potentially bad replays. maybe, you know, next week, just using Dominion Core and having a fun game could be good. And then we can place bets on if the person wins or loses. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a win. It could be an interesting loss as well, where the Dominion Core threw the game. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll figure out how to do Twitch bets in chat. And then we can bet on the win or loss. That could be fun. Well, but you know what? I don't know. I don't want to bet against any of you guys. I believe in you. And the betting would be at the start of the round, I think. Or the start of the game. In which case you're betting based on the player name and not the actual usage of the Dominion Core. But we could just do it in chat. Not like an official bet. I think JDG is the only one who's ever submitted a loss for the HP challenge. Let's get some more people added to that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because that one I did allow losses. Lose all your Korgs because you believe in them. I thought Mustang have the tech threshold 300 as it was on the PTR, but it got released at 100. That's atrocious, and it got buffed to 150 yesterday. That's right. Okay, hang on. What the hell is happening in this game? We have the factories here now, and we just got more Sabers into it. So the Sabers with range and field entrenchment on the line will outrange the factory. This guy here is so funny too. I love it. Calling is still a joke tech. They have to remove the -50 attack nerf for buff it to -20. -50 is much. -20 is like nothing. You would always pick it. It might be something in between. I think I'd say -40 even. Problem is if it's buffed too much, there's literally no other unit you would use. Like it would just be Mustang spam every game. It's a delicate balance. So they're erring on the side of caution. I understand that. And now they're bumping it up a little bit. So I don't know, let's not get too upset about it, because if it came out as it was, like it'd be kind of like insane as well. This guy, he's too far, he's too far. You have like a firing squad here happening with these Sabers up against this Warfact. They're gonna get the kill. He's gonna get some levels, that's pretty good. One armor phantom and a chaff clear is bricked. Sounds horrible. Yeah, positioning problem. You gotta get something else that can deal with the air armor. Like that's what you're open or weak against. It's kind of normal already for the Mustangs. Or if you only have Mustang for your anti-air, you already still get shut down by armored rays, or even armored Wraith. Usually it's rays, but technically it could also be Wraith. My experience, chamber compression hounds are the more efficient at chaff clearing than PTR calling Mustangs. Yeah, hounds are really good. Hounds are the best unit in the game. Woof. Like it's almost not even close how good hounds are. There's like nothing that's good as hounds. They could literally lose like one of the hounds in the pack, so it's only a pack of 4 and it would still be good. Okay, we're going Melter into War Factory. That's actually kind of sus. I don't know if I believe in it. It doesn't typically work well for me. Usually when I see factory like this, I mean, first of all, the positioning is kind of obvious. It's going to be factory play. It's going to be spawn factory. I immediately, or as fast as I can, build an abyss. And it wins. We're doing the Borked Build, so we are trying out the field maintenance. Or sorry, the field entrenchment. Normally, Sabers are fucking awful at this. But in this case, you are outraging the factory and they're kind of working. Like, you do have tons of damage on these guys. And that's why I'm also unsure about these melters, because they're kind of filling the same role that you're trying to fill with the Sabers. But let's see. So eventually we're also going to see what? Oh, they're playing this wrong. They need to have these are the wrong techs on Phoenix. EMP is important, and so is the respawn tech. Not having either of those on the Phoenix is just really bad for this. So you should be able to, like, this was a bad first choice, getting the Phoenix. You might be able to outscale this. Greed overtook me. I believe in the round 1 loan is the move if your heart tells you to make it. Having no, quantum, that's the one. No quantum on birds is so 2014. Yeah, but especially the spawn birds. And no EMP on them either is especially bad, because what happens is the EMP is helpful to counter the late game, like anything really. Like if CEO went for Abyss or got Tex or whatever, or you got like range. See, now you're going Melter, right? And you got range and like energy absorption or whatever on Melter. Eventually, there's going to be so many Phoenix with EMP that'll turn this off, and then the melters are totally useless against the War Factory. Because the War Factory is actually stronger. It's just that the range is better on the melter. But if you can turn off the range with the EMP, yeah. Okay, so we got a big line of Sabers now. I'm really curious how this is going. Stormcallers, we get EMP on the Stormcaller maybe. The thing is, we gotta turn off the War Factories. We gotta stop production here. Yes, yes, yes. This is it. This is the play. This looks good. I Saber staying entrenched to the last second. Hell yeah, let's go CEO. Nice shots there, and does his first volley. First volley lands on both of them. Hell yeah. What's great also, so these Sabers are doing an awesome job of tanking these hounds. All the fire is useless. This gets disabled again. Almost the stuff is out of the way. Almost. It keeps spawning though. There we go, we got the melter lock. They both go down. Wait, is this enough? This might be enough damage. You might even just win right here. I think this is enough. Well, I mean, we're losing some stuff over here. It's not enough anymore, I don't think. It's close. I haven't seen it yet, but I missed a few. I bet it's hard to get for this since most people start with Saber or got them round 2. Yeah, it was only What's his name? ZayDrummer, I think, who loaned in round 1 and built 2 of them. Which honestly is awesome in its own way. Alright, now we go for Wasp. Like, why are they building more hounds? There's no chaff here. Don't need hounds. Don't believe it. There we go. Do we have EMP? No. EMP would be good on Wasp here too. I don't run ground spec. I run EMP. I know it's personal choice, but it's actually very strong against War Factory. We gotta get the EMPs. The only EMP are these storm callers. Hopefully we get those good shots again. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. We got both of them. We have an extra War Factory on the right. Get some extra damage here. That War Factory goes down. Hey, we've got a threat on this tower now. This pull was very strong. Wasp actually clear up some of the crap too, so maybe we can get good luck with this melter. Ah, yeah, gets it right before it dies. Could be a good missile. Protect this tower. Stay alive a bit longer. It's looking fantastic now. A few too many fangs though. Not enough chaff clear left. I have to just manually get through all of this. And yeah, this is a case where having Quantum would be really good. Because there's only like 2 things that shoot up. Would have had a whole bunch over here. Yeah. Yeah, GG. CEO of Antifa taking the win. Nicely done. I've never seen this matchup. This is truly unique. I will say that. And there are some cool things about it. So first is the Hound, Incendiary. Usually it's a pain in the ass, but in this case, it's just locking onto the Sabers. No big deal. Does nothing. Second thing, the range on the Saber and the not moving keeps them back far away from the War Factory. The War Factory can absolutely wreck the Sabers, but not if they're outranged. So I don't know if it's like fully viable, but it does seem like it maybe is a possible option. It worked here. Maybe there's something to it. If we clean it up maybe a little bit, maybe instead of going for the melter, we go for Abyss. And then have EMP on Wasp. I would actually like this position, maybe. Cool. Very cool game. Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen anything like this. Thank you for the replay. It's a great game. Let's return to lobby. Mass Bomb Factory and the Sabers win. No way. I know, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me double check here for a second, because I think we had potentially one more replay that I've missed. Or was this a 2v2 replay? Is that why I skipped it? There was someone who submitted a 2v2 replay. I'm going to do a very quick ad here while I remember and figure this out. So one moment. Oh, I can't do an ad because I did one recently. Never mind. Where are you? No, this was a 1v1. Okay. I must have missed this. Refresh. Haggard Hippo versus Illuminati Dog. We missed. So we have this replay, and then we have JDG, who will do last. And so we got 2 more replays. Thanks for covering it. Yeah, no worries, man. 1,500 MMR things. Some players still make odd choices, myself included. Hey, well, you know what? We're all learning. We're all learning and getting better. And also, you're playing Borked Builds. You're learning a lot. You're the forefront of innovation in the Saber War Factory matchup. So I'll say that. Spawn Factories is honestly a very difficult thing to play into until you start to figure it out. It's frustrating. Okay, so this game was submitted by Illuminati Dog. So we're going to swap camera here. So Illuminati Dog in the blue. In the bottom, this is 1,200 MMR. They say, feels like Entrenched Sabers are very situational. This upgrade needs boards where enemy plays pretty close to your units or uses units with less than 155 meters attack. And the replay, I got lucky with enhanced range sabers. Oh yeah, baby. This should be good. This should be a good one. Evil's replay? Evil was a 2v2 replay, and I've got too many replays. I'm sorry. Oh, it's only 10:30. You know what? Maybe we can grab it. We're actually, I mean, we had so many replays, but we've actually been flying through them. So yeah, maybe I can grab that after this, actually. Since you're here, Evil, I see you in chat. So, giant spec against training spec. By the way, finally we got enhanced range sabers. I thought they deactivated that damn card. Yeah, I thought that was actually one that you couldn't get unless you didn't have sabers. Oh, excuse me. Because there's some cards, right, where they don't show up unless you don't have that unit. Damn, nice play with those Phantom Rays. It's actually really good to do plays like this early because you get more experience. Right? Your units, your sabers here, are not doing so hot into this board, right? There's a lot of medium-sized units. But there's a level 3 marksman here that's just wanting to be shot in the face. It gives so much experience when you kill that baby. So getting that tower means we clear all this, means our sabers get those levels, which means now they're going to be even, well, not now, but hopefully once they get that full level, this one's close, they'll be even stronger and they'll be more of a tank than, and it'll work out better. So tempo plays early on are sometimes very powerful for actually helping your army in the long run. Now, you forced 3 deploys on the left too, and range on the marksman on round 3, which is kind of a lot. So that's fine, you can sell out of that, no worries there. Oh man, but actually the ranged marksman, ah, nice! You got a level on that guy. The ranged marksman is kind of annoying, but if you can get your sabers scaled, I think you'll be good. Okay, good. Good. Round 4, super supply, always pick. Must pick. It pays for itself. The game's not going to end in like 2 turns. Only improved cards only show when the unit is not on the board. No, the Hound one doesn't show either. Strike Hound, yes. JD Howard said that. Only one variant of the card can show up. Strike Hound only shows when there's no hounds on the board, and that's why you almost never see Strike Hound, because someone is always playing hounds. Okay. We get a level there. It's okay. No! Oh, man. One more shot. Could have got it maybe a level on that other Saber as well. Portable shield could be good. Oh, right, the extended range Saber. Here we go. Here we go. 165 meter range. Also clicking range on the same turn and getting the levels there. Now we can contend with these marksmen. 180 meter range marksmen, but they're not 180 meters away. Right? Look at the range here. So this range indicator does not include the 20 extra meters from field entrenchment because they're not entrenched while we're deploying in the setup phase. So it's actually going to increase it by 20 meters, which is, you know, a pack of whatever. So it's actually within range here. And then you can even take temp to help the guys on the side, which might not have that much range. Oh, it looks like it does. Looks like he does. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh my god. Enhanced range. Hell yes. That's so good. You're gonna scale. You're gonna outscale this for sure. I would much rather have higher level sabers than higher level marksmen. Oz learned about the range bubble, not including the trench thing, when he thought my flank wouldn't work. That fool. I actually learned it while I was playing Sabers myself. But in your case, I just didn't think it was, I don't know, I didn't think it was possible. It didn't cross my mind. Yeah, this is less. You could probably enhance range saber 180 meters with that temp speed. You could probably hit the tower from like back here, from downtown. I'm gonna slow this down now. Oh, EMP. Okay, well that's annoying. But it'll only work this turn. You can put some crawlers in front, or fangs or something. Oh boy, now these hounds. Yeah, chimp compression. So good. Look how much damage they do to the tower. It's awesome. This guy's gonna get all the experience. Save some for the other guy. Aww. I think it's better if you learned it then, so I refuse to accept. 2 squads Mustang, 2 squads Farseer. Yeah, Mustang or Farseer here. We need something that shoots up. We don't have anything that shoots up right now. Mustang may be bad, another Fire Badger, probably Farseer. Okay, we're going for Phoenix. I mean, that can work too. It does shoot up. So now we got the crawlers in front protecting against the EMP. Picked up a barrier. We are giant spec. What giant would we even want? Fortress? Fortress bubbles? Yeah, probably. Don't really need the barrier if you're going Fortress Bubble, though. Sandworm could be good. Yeah, Sandworm could be great. Sandworm is awesome against marksmen. Although they have EMP, so maybe not. Whoa, whoa. I don't know what just happened. These are like replays pre-patch. Let's just do this again in case. Okay. I think the replay's bugged because I didn't see anything change. Unless there was text chosen. 2-2. I think this replay might be... I mean, maybe not. Does get the win. Illuminati Dog, nicely done. Yeah, so I mean, still from a general game plan here, right? We have the Sabers, we have extended range, which was fantastic, right? Up against a line of marksmen here. Range, field entrenchment, extended range. So they can deal with the big stuff. The hounds are also a big threat, slowly creeping in. So originally we had the Sabers tanking. There was no crawlers in front, right? So they were tanking, and then the opponent went for EMP. So then now you can change to put the crawlers in front. But meanwhile, the Sabers still have huge range and can deal with all this other stuff. So the sort of pacing ended up working out really well. Hey, Dachshund, new dog, who dat? New dog, who dat? Maybe we'll see more of that dog. Hound needs 750 XP to level. Maybe that's why this replay broke, because they changed the hound stuff. Maybe it broke because they were like trying to level a hound or something, or I don't know. All right. We've got 2 more replays. Let me see if I can get that evil replay. Oh, evil. Bear with me a moment. Gonna run a quick ad while I load the replay. Okay. So we got a 2v2. $15 seconds for ads. Okay, guys, welcome back. So we've got the evil replay here. It is a 2v2. It looks like siege map. Oh gosh, okay. And you're on the outside. Much harder to be on the outside than the inside, I will say. The inside gets like crazy HP. So this is evil down here, as far as I can tell. And we've got, let me speed this up. We'll have one more replay after this, another 1v1 from JDG. Missile spec. All right, evil, let's see it. Siege map on tournament. I didn't know what happened on the other side. You didn't even like look over here? It's basically a 1v1. Oh, that feels bad. How many rounds is this? Okay. So this does look like a good board to go Saber into as well. Round 2, Ranged Tarantula. Cracked. It's actually gross. Evil don't give a fuck. I'm struggling so much. Good missile. You're gonna get eaten alive by these tarantulas. Not as bad as I thought. But now this guy's got a level. Oof. But they're 100% locked in on spiders now. Sabers can come and fix it all. Exactly. Gosh.
ZayDrummer just subscribed.
ZayDrummer, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Thanks for your replay earlier as well. Like I said, because you missed it, you may have to check it out on YouTube tomorrow. And again, guys, I appreciate your subbing. Also 100% not required. Just come and enjoy and hang out and have fun. You do get some cool emotes though, I will say. I did spend a bit of time making those emotes. I should make some more. Got a lot more subs now, so I should probably spend some time and make some better rewards for you guys.
Tower 208 gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
Thank you. I did it for this emote specifically. The party hat one is good too.
Hype train started.
Party hat one is good too. We got a hype train. Wow. You guys are crazy. I appreciate y'all though. Thank you. It's such a good one. It reminds me of that meme with the lizard, the hehehe like lizard. It's so good. It's like a what do you call it? Like a what's that lizard? It's not a gecko. It's like a sand lizard, sand gecko of some kind. Dragon, sand dragon. What's that lizard called? The dragon thing? Dragon lizard. Not a Komodo dragon. What's that dragon name? The lizard, yeah, that guy. Can I do like this guy? Whatever. Every time someone subs, Oz reminds us he's Canadian. So humble. How? Do I say I've got free healthcare? Don't subscribe? I'm just kidding. Bearded Dragon, that's the one. Thank you. I think you got it with Sand Dragon. It's definitely not it. You know, having the internet at our fingertips all the time sometimes makes us so stupid that we can't remember small things like that. Because it's so easy to look up. Sometimes, to make more memories, you have to push out the unimportant ones. I don't know if that's true because I still remember lots of really stupid things from when I was a kid. Like, for example, maybe you guys have this too. One of my favorite games as a kid was Shinobi 3 Return of the Ninja Master for Sega Genesis. And I know all the secrets in that game. I can play that game front to back even today and remember all of it. Why? I don't need that memory anymore. I don't need to know that anymore. If I could get rid of that and make space for remembering it's called a bearded dragon, or I don't know, something more important, like, I don't know, work related or whatever. It doesn't work that way. We don't get to choose what we remember. But like, why? As kids, I think like these memories you make, they just kind of stick. Your brain is like plasticky, you know? Or elasticy? I don't know. Spongy. That's the one. But if I don't play Mechabellum for like a week, I'll like forget a whole bunch of stuff, even if I put 1,000 hours into it. What's more important than Shinobi? I don't know. That's a good question, Wigglepuss. Like, yeah, if I started to play a game in my adulthood, let's say I started to play a game, I don't know, 5 years ago. I don't have any good examples right now, but... And then I stop and I go and play something else. And then I want to go back and play that game again. I'll have forgotten, you know, bits of it, even if I was really good at it. But meanwhile, games that I played when I was a kid, I still remember. I remember all the bullshit stuff you can do in Halo. I don't know. Some of you guys know I used to compete in Halo. That was my first competitive game when I was a kid, so I can still do all the tricks. I know all the Halo 1, Halo 2, all the tricks, all the glitches, anything for a competitive edge. BXR. I could probably still have the timing of the BX, what's it? The double shot. BX. E? Oh. A double shot. There was like a very specific like frame timing you could do to double shot. I bet you I could still do it if I had a controller. But meanwhile, I can't remember other shit. Trenches are coming. Yeah, here we go. Finally. Finally. Thanks. Back on topic here. Fuel entrenchment range. So you can see this range perfectly ranged, right? We're going to get that extra 20 meters. So these are great. We're lining them all up 1 to 1 here. It should be good. The only thing is the tarantulas might shoot the crawlers. Well, these two might lock onto the middle ones. This one's gonna lock. It's just this one might shoot this crawler. Maybe this one shoots the crawler. Yeah, it might just be these two that lock. Because what happens is this one will lock on this crawler, and then by the time this crawler's dead, the next crawler's coming in, so it's going to lock on the next crawler, and it'll take time before it gets locked on the Sabers, and we kind of want them to be locked onto the Sabers instead of clearing the chaff. The chaff can then block for the Raiden, at least in this first round here. But let's see. Timing is critical. Yeah, so those ones go onto the crawlers. Like I said, these ones go onto the Sabers here. I'm so smart. All right. Well, now these guys... Well, no, see, they're still shooting on the other stuff. Like I said. So smart. Okay, so they're taking a long time to clear, though. So we might be able to throw something behind, like AA Marksman. And that could do well in helping solve our Raiden problem. They did not level, which is so important. Oh my god. Well, hopefully they don't level. Okay. Thank you, teammate. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, this guy gets a level now. That's unfortunate. Thanks, teammate. Do you think Entrenched tech will be good tech on factory, for example? Maybe even sledges to let them form a proper trench? Oh, you mean in addition, like another unit to have that tech factory? I don't think on factory. Factory, you can actually just like mobile beacon back and forth if you really want. Sledges. I don't know. I like it on Saber compared to any of the other units. It might be cool though to have like Entrench on Fang. Now hear me out. If it's like a damage reduction rather than an HP increase. So like, you know in, well, you guys know, like in Command and Conquer, if you have infantry, they'll sometimes like jump on the ground and be like prone, and they won't take full damage from stuff like tanks or like big shots like that. It could be interesting if the Fangs had some kind of get down entrenchment or whatever that would make them not die to some. You know, they got shields. I don't know what I'm talking about. It doesn't make sense. Whatever, forget it. Ignore everything I say. Now we have to deal with these radiants. I know they're getting crazy here. They got EMP now. These things are becoming a serious problem. Let's get their side looking like. Yeah, Phoenix, definitely shoot that turret. It's very important. Waste the timing. What was that? There was something here. I didn't see it, but the Phoenix did. Alright. The Wasps here are decent too, though. We do have level 3, level 2 Mustangs. Why did I say Wasp? I meant Mustang. Laser sight on this too. They can be quite good against the Raiden as well. We have aerial available. Do have to worry about rhinos? Not really. Because we've got Sabers. Double shot. Most players go for the Stormcaller here. Good missile strike. Yeah, nice pickup. Now I just have to deal with these Raidens. A bug. Not like a glitch, but I think there was an ant down there for the Phoenix to shoot. One little crawler burrowing in a hole. Okay, Spider Mine is pretty good here, I think, actually. Well, but you got a lot of these Mustangs now. I was saying it's pretty good because it's going to block these saber shots, potentially. But the Mustangs are good at clearing them. Alright, let's see how this plays out. This is a big turn. Right, we've got levels here. We've got AA. We got a couple packs of Mustangs at level 2, and we do get the Stormcaller drop. And we've got arc light, shaft clearing. Whoop. Here's another reason why I didn't want to do 2-2. It's gonna break my computer. I put down the graphics. Is it enough? Whoa, those spiders died real quick. Oh yeah, things are coming together now. What are the upgrades? We just have 1-1. So next turn, red should, in response to the arc lights, get +2 defense and subterranean on the crawlers. Okay. All looking up Millhouse or whatever the quote is you say. Have you guys not heard that? Everything is coming up Millhouse. It's from The Simpsons. It's another stupid memory I have for some reason. Movie quotes, TV quotes. Everything's coming up Millhouse. It's like from The Simpsons from like 25 years ago. I got sick references on this channel, guys. Fang Shield, good pickup. Yeah, Fang Shield's really good against Raiden, although it doesn't matter with the EMP, I suppose. Yeah, maybe it's not the most important pickup. It can slow down the Tarantula a little bit. They don't have HE picked. So actually, yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Without HE, right, it takes the Tarantulas twice as long to clear this. It has the potential, if they're, you know, living an extra shot through the Tarantula as well. Technically, they take an extra shot, also from the Raiden. But the EMP does turn off the portable shield and does kill them. But it still could be killing a unit that should have been dead from the first shot of the Tarantula. So like, there's a little bit of hacker, range enhanced control. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. Good bubbles here. Sand Dragon and the Simpsons. I'm never gonna live that down. Next thing I know, it's my birthday. These guys are awesome. These Mustangs are too strong. They're getting in the way. Yeah, there's too much range on the Sabers. They cannot be hacked. A nice pickup here. Is that going to be game? That's it. Nice job, Evil. Good game. Thanks for the replay. I mean, we basically watched a 1v1 here. So it's, you know, it's basically 1v1. Nice work. Yeah, you good matching this up here. And this was a later choice too, right? This was not a Saber pack. This was selectively chosen for the role of dealing with these Tarantula. Meanwhile, they stay far enough back with the extra range and the field entrenchment range and whatever. Field entrenchment preventing them from moving forward, meaning they're not moving in to get hacked. They're not moving in to get EMP'd by the Raidens either. So there is also, you know, an important play here, and that field entrenchment adjusts your positioning because your other units are going to move in front. So you can have it in front and then your other units filter through. So you can play with that because the speed of units is always something you have to bear in mind too when you're playing Mechabellum, right? You want to match up the speed of units so they stay kind of in formation, or you know, you space them properly so that the timing of when they reach a certain place when you want them there is correct. So I think this is a cool tech because it's almost like a movement tech, right? I love jump drive. I love mobile beacon, things like that. Any of those movement abilities and techs in the game, because they play with that that timing with movement. And field entrenchment does the same thing, but in kind of a reverse way. By staying still, it affects positioning and timing that way. So it's kind of really interesting. All right, we got one more game here. Quick ad, 1 minute. was literally trying to figure out how to work out a happy birthday reference. Oh god, you guys. Oh, okay, okay. 25 seconds still on the ad. Hydrate. Only other stupid Twitch reference I was trying to remember was, who was the guy you banned because he stayed up too late? That was oh god. It's on the tip of my tongue too. Yeah. He only came to that one fox, silver fox or something. Not silver fox. Firefox. Someone fox. I gave him a gifted sub too to apologize. I haven't seen him back in the channel. Lonely Fox. I think it was, yeah, I think you're right. All right, JDG, here we go. This is our last replay today. Okay, JDG quick sup up against Psy Cthulhu as giant spec. And importantly, JDG does not have Sabers. So we're going to see Sabers hopefully picked. Let me just double check here. Yes. So JDG says a casual game was able to build a straight line with Sabers, arcs, storms, simulating the trenches. It was fun playing defensive and also learned the caveats of the tech. Saber positioning is important and the enemy needs to be mid-range or aggro for trench techs to work, since otherwise Sabers will just unpack and the tech is useless. Yeah, 100%. Also, secondary armament can help just in case the enemy goes for a lot of mid-sized units like steel balls. Yeah, that's great. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, some players are swapping what's it called? Secondary armament for field entrenchment. Because there's a bit of an anti-synergy, right? There's only 95 meters range for secondary armament, while meanwhile you're getting extra range for entrenchment. But you're right, if you're gonna get rushed, the thing is, like, entrenchment reduces the attack speed. So if you get rushed by steel balls, having that extra, side guns is going to help shoot down those steel balls. So I actually think that it's not that bad of an anti-synergy. I think it could be genuinely helpful, especially if you're going to be making a lot of them. We've seen that in some of the earlier games today. We had side guns. I think it worked out pretty well. So let's see. Now this looks like JDG just playing a standard game here. Actually does not have, Sabers really on the radar right now. I think I've been threatened with a ban once for the same reason, but odds didn't go through with it. He kept coming back and was saying, I need to go to sleep, a legend who was silenced for his commitment. Yeah. Well, it was like 4 or 5 a.m. or something. It was basically the next morning, and the person was not going to sleep. I did not want to be held responsible for them getting fired from work or whatever. School, maybe. They seemed a bit younger. I'm not sure, though. Oh, yeah. These Stormcallers are melting. Nice. Level 2 on the steel balls is nice, too. Double Phoenix pack could be good. Yeah, we need a bit of single target damage. I think the Phoenix pack would be good pick up here. There might be a play with the ray. But there's already like a lot of marksmen, so I don't know. He kept saying night night, and I started saying because it was absolutely morning. Oh, morning. Anti-missile grabbed by opponent. Yes. Well, to be fair, you got 3 Stormcallers in one turn. Beautiful, beautiful position there. Nice. But the thing is, anti-missile's like not really good on Mustang. I don't even run this tech. Because your Mustang could only shoot one thing at a time. Holy shit, huge damage. They can only shoot missiles or shoot units, not both at the same time, like some of the other units that have anti-missile, like Farseer or Saber. So it kind of, I don't know, it kind of sucks anyway. It's not a very good tech. They have missile interceptor on Saber. They could have clicked. Okay, field entrenchment here seems a bit optimistic. And some more Stormies. These guys are surely gonna move, right? Yeah, we need to get range on them too. Opponent also grab supply enhancement, just all of Oz's favorites. Okay. Guys, oh, supply enhancement? What turn was it? On round 5 supply enhancement? JDG, you know better than that. That's never gonna pay for itself. Replicate, level 2 sandworm, mass produce sandworm. It's pretty good. It's really good against Stormcallers here. JDG got it. My bad. Didn't mean to snitch. You guys are hilarious. Well, Prob is still fine with these huge Phantom Rays. There's only 20 seconds though. Can we at least get one worm? Nice. Alright, we got one. Extra 50 supplies coming in handy. It takes like 4 rounds to get money from it, and we're already on round 5. The game doesn't last long enough. What do we do here? So Void Eye or Fortress drop. Fortress would be quite good into the sandworms. Yeah, there we go. I mean, well, the Sabers too, though. I mean, like, could we just like make more Sabers? Don't have double shot. Secondary armament. Secondary armament's not that bad against the worm, like the baby worms. Here we go. Range. Okay. Nice. And we're keeping the fortress. Having it back here means that by the time these worms come in, maybe it'll be in a good spot. I don't understand why you don't get it. It's because it costs 50 to take it, plus you don't get 50 for skipping, so it's 100 cost, which means it takes 3, is it 50? It means it takes 3 turns for it to come back to start making money, right? Also, it's typically early in the game, and you lose a lot of tempo for picking it, right? It's a negative 100 cost swing until it pays for itself. And having some early game momentum is much better than buying that extra $50 like 3 rounds from now. In the early rounds, like, you kind of need all the money that you've got in order to maybe make it so you can get, you know, range at a good timing or other techs. Or you could take a lot of damage. Or lose out on levels. So those sandworms do get popped. Oh, nice. We got a tower there. There's so many stormcallers. Tower is under threat, but the stormcallers forcing the Mustang to shoot up. They do get the tower though. Alright. Seeing the opponent taking arc lights as their chaff clear too, Sabers are awesome. So there's a lot of good here. As defensive tactics, sure. Make sure you also click this too. Very expensive to grab that. To not also have, you know, at least defense 1. Nice. Launcher overload. Okay, this is fantastic. So now these stormcallers are completely turning off the Mustangs. They're going to be locked, shooting missiles. So that's a great play, and even more stormcallers. Oh my god. But we do see a Vulcan drop with oil here. But you know what? I think these Sabers are just going to turn around and blast it. It depends how quickly they turn around. Also, which way this Vulcan is facing. Sometimes it faces down. Has to turn all the way around again too. It might shoot fangs, like depending on where it's turning, because it might turn this way or this way, and then it'll shoot the fang first, rather than if it comes down facing up, it'll ignite right away because these are closest. It depends which way that's facing. And then yeah, these guys are going to turn around. That's within range. There's nothing else. Well, I think shoot that. How do they retarget? Yeah, they're going to retarget. Oh, it gets up. Okay. So it does get that ignite. Does it matter? It doesn't matter that much. Actually, funnily enough, the stormcallers without range have to move up outside of the fire, and taking level 2 means they lived. It's kind of hilarious. Tower under threat though. Still not getting this round, but it was very expensive for the red player. Costing the oil and the Vulcan in order to try to make it happen. Oh, he was stuck there for a bit. He should be able to get this. Oh, we're gonna have a level 4 Saber, baby. Hell yeah. I believe round 8 is the last round. Anti-interference module could be cool. Has anyone tested the mobile beacon with these guys? If you beacon, obviously they don't move. But once they're unrooted, do they follow the beacon? That's something I never tested. Like a really late beacon, yeah. Delay beacon. I don't know. Also not sure if it's even worth it. Like once the beacon, like a beacon in the late game, might not matter. MP on marksman could be good. These guys are a little far forward. You don't have anything in front of the Sabers. They could We're at 155 meters to 150. They just barely outrange by 5 meters. Well, let's see. Are we gonna get any EMPs? This guy might get EMP'd. No, it doesn't happen. Also, he fucking blew up anyway. Oh, because the extra 20 meters fuels entrenchment. They don't actually outrange. Obviously. Obviously. Oh my god, it's a disaster. Damn, we're coming in level 3, the bubble pop. So many storm callers. These guys are still entrenched. This guy's still entrenched, just tanking. We still have a level 1 tower. But the Mustangs are gonna have to shoot the missiles, and now the tower goes down for red. And JDG coming around, making the squeeze. Tower goes down though. I don't think it's enough. I think you got this, JDG. That's it. Look how busted these Sabers are. Level 4, level 3, level 3. We had side guns, we had range, we had field entrenchment. This guy's got 90,000 HP. Does that actually include the HP increase? A lot of HP. That was a good game. Great way to end the Borked builds for Oz's birthday. You know what, guys? When it's actually my birthday, maybe I'll actually do something. I'll wear a hat. Like how I wear a hat at the other, at Christmas I wore a hat. Halloween I wore Mario costume. Maybe we'll do actually something. I'm not going to tell you when it is. But you'll know one day. Saying that Christmas and Halloween is your birthday. Yeah, I was born twice a year. Next Tuesday is my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Airgetlam. Yeah, this is a cool game. Thank you guys for tuning in today. It's been a lot of fun. It's getting late here. We had a lot of replays to get through. We actually watched a couple more than I thought we were going to. So I'm going to end the stream as well as the YouTube. So Twitch, stay with me for a moment. But YouTube, as always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Leave a comment. I appreciate you guys. And also maybe come join us for Borked Builds next week. The challenge for next week is going to be games with the Dominion Core. Win or lose, we just want to see exciting games. I think Dominion Core is a very swingy unit, or not unit, item. A very swingy item. And it would be really cool if we had a whole bunch of replays and we could be in chat hanging out and, wonder, oh, is Dominion Core going to be very helpful or very hurtful? So whether you win or lose, as long as it's an interesting game with Dominion Core, I would love to see it and have it on the channel here. So if that sounds like fun, we will submit the replays to the Discord, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.